If you're watching this from Ontario, you're probably less than a 2-hour drive away from Wasaga Beach. 70% of Ontarians are. That's probably how the world's longest freshwater beach was dubbed Ontario's summer playground. And it's not just a playground for humans. Piping plovers, the tiny, animated, and endangered bird, has visited the beach every summer since 2007. But things may be changing. A quick plover history. These tiny fluffy birds love undisturbed sand and gravel beaches with dunes and vegetation everywhere. But as Ontario's human population rocketed and development increased, beaches became smaller and neater, and plovers all but disappeared from the province in the 1980s. Thanks to conservation efforts in the United States, they miraculously returned in 2007 after a 30-year absence. Since they've returned, up to 5 nests, sometimes way more, have been found in the northeastern parts of Wasaga Beach every single year amid the shrubbery and the dunes. The plovers that have been born on this beach make up nearly half of all fledglings or plover babies in Ontario. Many of them have gone on to establish their own nests elsewhere in the Great Lakes region. It's no wonder that plovers have become a part of Wasaga's identity as much as the beach itself. The tiny birds and beachgoers have coexisted at Wasaga Beach Provincial Park thanks to significant conservation efforts and protections offered by 2 major Ontario laws, the Endangered Species Act and the Provincial Parks and Conservation Reserves Act, both of which require plovers and their habitats to be protected. That means that sand dunes cannot be raked. But that might be changing. This summer, Premier Doug Ford visited Wasaga Beach to announce the Ontario government was transferring a part of the provincial park to the town to help bolster its local economy. Now, it's a really small portion of the park, but it's more than half of the beachfront and all the piping plover habitat. The Ford government also just passed Bill 5, which repealed the Endangered Species Act and replaced it with a watered-down version that doesn't protect the habitat of at-risk species. Now, if the beach transfer is approved in October, when Ontario's legislature is back in session, it will mean there will be few legal protections at Wasaga Beach for plovers and their habitat. Instead, we'll have to trust the promises from the town that they'll protect the tiny bird. What happens at Wasaga could be a sign of what's to come elsewhere in Ontario, including concerns that the Ford government might open up other provincial parks and protected areas for development. Learn more about what's at stake by visiting thenarwhal.ca/Wasaga.